Yo, what's going on everyone? This is AZN here. Today you guys are watching another video review, and this time it is on the S.H.Figuarts Bruce Lee. So this is a figure I've been excited about getting for quite a while. It just recently got a re-release for his 50th, I believe for like his 50th death anniversary or something like that, even though that was like back in September if I'm not mistaken. But I'm glad they did decide to re-release this. So yeah, man, there's not that much to say. Like, I really do like Bruce Lee. I've seen a couple of his movies and I did thoroughly enjoy them. And so having this figure in hand after waiting all these years, it's, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's real late while I'm recording this, by the way. So if I do sound a little tired, I just got back from work around like an hour or two ago. But I'm off tomorrow, so I should have this video up around Monday, but as of right now I'm recording this on a Sunday. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about my personal life. We are here to talk about the S.H.Figuarts Bruce Lee. So without wasting too much time, let's get right into that box. So a quick look at the box here. We have Bandai Namco, S.H.Figuarts, the Tamashidation approval quality sticker. We have a photo of Bruce Lee. It says Bruce Lee 50th anniversary or legacy 50th version. But I mean, you all know what that means or whatever. It's a little description about Figuarts. Got Bruce Lee. We have Tamashidation, Bandai Spirits. On this side, we got Bruce Lee. And the side, pretty much the same thing. In the back, got a couple of promotional shots of the figure itself. All the other stuff, we got a whole bunch of Warner Chokinazza stuff that I'm not gonna bother reading, or I can't read it all. For accessories, he comes with a stern face. I honestly don't know this facial expression. I know he makes it a lot in his movies. I'm just gonna go with the face that he makes before he beats somebody's ass. The same face, except he's looking to the side. And the last face being this intense screaming face that he does when he gets to like brutal fights. So yeah, this one looks really good. This probably might be one of my favorites. He also comes with two of his bald default fists that come straight in the package, two karate chop hands, two splayed open hands, two, I want to say like indexed posing type of hands. I don't know the exact terminology on those hands, but he comes with those two. And he also comes with two gripping hands for carrying his weapons. And speaking of weapons, he comes with this pipe weapon thingy. I forgot the name of this, but it comes with the pole. It also comes with two smaller ones to carry with both hands, and also his pair of nunchucks. I also like the fact that they actually throw in like an actual chain on it, so I thought that was a really nice touch. And putting these on is actually pretty simple. Here it is. So here's the gesture hand. Wait, that's the ball fist. Hold on, give me a second. Here it is. So you just slide this through and it fits in there real tight. So you don't have to worry about, you know, the hands losing its grip or anything like that, the way that it's sculpted. So I really do like how they did that. And last but not least, the Legacy display stand. This looks really cool. I like how they added the dragon onto the Bruce Lee logo. This clip stand, like this clip part right here, it didn't came with the stand, by the way. I actually just bought an extra one just for this figure since it comes with the display base. I kind of wish it did came with it, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. So you have to pop this part out, like these small pieces right here. You have to pop out. I used a cutting knife for mine, so it is going to take a little bit of effort to pop these out, but oops, I dropped it. But once you do take it out, you're able to put this on, and it goes in just like that. So if you want him to display him with the stand without any fear of him falling off the shelf, no worries. He'll just be fine. Well, more than just fine. He'll be fully stable on your shelf, so you don't gotta worry about him falling or anything like that. So I think that's really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the accessories. So let's move on to the next segment. The sculpt and the detail on this figure is amazing. He looks just like Bruce Lee. Just came right out of the screen. Well, he was a real life person, but the way they capture it, I think they did a really good job. I think the sculpting and the paint apps, like, despite this being a older release, well, technically an older release, I still think it holds up pretty good, especially the face sculpting. I really like how they capture his face. This definitely looks like Bruce Lee. He has, of course, more of that realistic look, as he should, and I think they killed it, man. I think they really killed it with the sculpting, and also the hair too. I think it's sealed pretty good for the most part, so when you do swap out the faces, it's not gonna leave too much of a gappage right there. And I also love the fact that they also add in a little bit of shading over the body too. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but there is a little bit of shading going on back here. So yeah, you can see it a little bit. So I think that's pretty cool. And the pants is nothing too much to go over. I do like the wrinkles, however, so that's a pretty nice touch right there. But other than that, there's nothing really else much to go over. But I really do like how they nailed the faces. Like, every single one of his faces, I think they killed it. They got his... I really like the face. Like, I can't say it enough. Like, they really killed it. Because, like, you know how sometimes when you buy a toy of an actor or a real life character, they don't usually look the best? I definitely think this is definitely one of the few figures that really do capture, you know, like more of like the realistic features. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, and completely nailed it. I think they capture like every single facial expression of Lee perfectly, and I'll just leave it at that. So for size comparison, here he is standing next to some articulated icon ninjas, the Jada Toys Mega Man, and also the S.H.Figuarts Naruto. And of course, here he is standing next to the character that was directly inspired by him, the Jada Toys Fei Long from Street Fighter. Articulation on this guy, his head can go that far up and that far down, can tilt side to side, can do his 360. On his arms, can do it 360. There's also a butterfly joint, so it can go that far, like this far, and that far back. We got like a bicep swivel. We got, I believe these are double jointed arms, but they could bend a little over 90. Wouldn't say a little, that's actually way over 90, so that's pretty good. We also have like a wrist joint right here around the torso area. Well, around here we got like an ab crunch, so that can bend pretty far. And there's also another one right here too, so it can bend it for... Sorry about that. Anyway, continuing. So it can also do it 360. It just popped off again. Man, I didn't know it was that strong. Anyway, so around the legs, can go that far back, that far out. It can also go sideways. This one is a bit loose, so I am a little irritated about that. I can fix it, so I'll probably buy something to like tighten that up. But man, I'm still am a little irritated that it is loose. It's not severely loose, thankfully, or else I still wouldn't be able to pose it. But it still kind of sucks. But you know, it is what it is. Anyway, so we have like a single jointed knee, so we can bend that far. And I also forgot to mention that there's also like a little thigh articulation right here, so it can go side to side. And around the foot, we got like a toe hinge right here. Can also do his ankle rocker. And yeah, the articulation is pretty solid for the most part. The figure doesn't look perfect. Obviously, you know, there's always gonna be some breakage in the sculpting when it comes down to these type of figures, which is okay with me. As long as I'm able to pose it, it's fine. It's an action figure, not really a statue, so it's fine. But you can still really get them into some killer poses. So as long as they're able to do that, then nothing else matters, right? Alright, so I'm not gonna waste any more of y'all time. This is a 9 out of 10 figure. The posability is pretty good, although, like I already mentioned, that one of his legs are loose, which is kind of a bummer. But you know, there's ways that I can fix it, so I'm not too worried. I just won't be able to get him into the type of poses that I want him to be in. But for the most part, it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna let that ruin like my overall experience with the figure, because this still is a solid figure. If you're a big Bruce Lee fan, especially if you're a big Bruce Lee fan, I highly recommend picking this figure up. This is probably like the best Bruce Lee figure we're ever gonna get. Like, probably the best. It's also probably the most expensive one too, but you know, kind of comes in the territory at this point buying imports. But it's a really solid figure. I love the articulation, despite the fact that one of my legs are loose. I'm still having fun posing around, man. I'm definitely gonna mess with this more, especially when I stop recording. I'm definitely gonna have like a tons of pictures upload on my Instagram, my TikTok, my DeviantArt, my figure collection, all of that. So if you guys got any one of those accounts, make sure you follow me on there. I appreciate that. But yeah, man, this is a really solid figure. This is the only Bruce Lee figure that you need. Trust me, the only one. Yeah, man, nothing else much to say. Like, get this Bruce Lee figure, man, because like this is the only one that you need, aside from the other one that Bandai made a while ago. I believe that was like in his Game of Death outfit. I never seen that movie, but I know it's a pretty iconic outfit to Bruce Lee, and inspired a lot of other movies such as Kill Bill, from my knowledge to it. But if they re-release that one, I'll definitely buy that for sure. And yeah, I don't think there's nothing else much left to say about this figure. This is a pretty solid figure overall. So yeah, so this has been AZN. Hope you all enjoyed this review. Hope you all have a great and safe day, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.